Hello there you guys, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be officially updating you on some more current and latest news. Big breaking news is about Sergie Aurier from PSG. Now Tottenham are on the brink, and I presume it is going to happen today that Tottenham are going to complete the current signing of 24-year-old Sergie Aurier. Apparently now it's been confirmed on his current Twitter account that legally now he's allowed to move to the Premier League. He's allowed back in the current UK. Basically what the current player was waiting for to hear from the current home office, due to his disciplinary issues, assaulting a police officer and assault and being banned from the current UK. But apparently he has been given the green light now, and he's allowed to make the current move for the Premier League. It has been a debate because we have been waiting Sergie has been waiting quite a long time, but he has now been given that green light to make the move to Tottenham Hotspur. This is all the personal terms have been agreed. This is £23 million was the valuation, and it's going to be reported to be agreed on a 5-year deal. We know Tottenham have been consistent for the last couple of years. They've been frustrated with lack of investment in the window. Obviously now they've got Davinson Sanchez there. Can play at centre back, play at right back for Sergio Aurier. For Tottenham's perspective, he is an ideal replacement for Kyle Walker. Now, we know reports have broke out a couple of days ago that the current player has been agreed for Tottenham for ages. PSG have had agreements with Tottenham for ages. Current player wanted to still prefer the move to Manchester United, but PSG were keen on offloading the current player to Tottenham. And it come out 3 or 4 weeks ago that Manchester United had agreed personal terms with the player, and it was on a 5-year deal. But due to his disciplinary issues, Mourinho may have not been keen on the current player, but now it's going to happen today. This is going to be Tottenham's second significant signing, and they've still got other targets possible that they could still get before the current window ends. But they've heard something from the Home Office. That's what they've been waiting for. PSG have confirmed they're going to offload him because they can't, he can't get in the mix, with Dani Alves and all that there. He has been at the club now for the PSG, investing a lot of money. They still have to offload some players basically to avoid financial fair play. It's what they're doing with Kylian Mbappe, with the Mbappe situation, doing that, getting him out on the loan deal, and then securing him for the £166 million next summer, so they can avoid financial fair play regulations. But Sergio Aurier has been at PSG now for 3 seasons, risen up the ranks with Lens, was on a loan deal during that 3-year period with Toulouse, but he's won 2 League One titles with the current club as Sergio Aurier, and he's a very good player. He's tremendous speed, good in the air, his work rate's absolutely fantastic, very skillful on the ball. Chelsea have also made inquiries regarding Sergio Aurier, but I think he did say the Players Set TV was keen to make the move to Manchester United. Didn't participate in the pre-season games at all with Paris Saint-Germain. He's won about 39 caps for Ivory Coast as well, so he will dramatically improve Tottenham. He's quick, he's good, tremendous speed, good work rate, established himself fantastically well, and PSG are going to raise £23 million for this. So Tottenham have still got other ideal players. They've inquired about Ross Barkley. As we all know, Chelsea have put £25 million bidding for Ross Barkley. But he's got an hamstring injury, as Ross Barkley, and he could become free in January, but Everton would rather cash in on him now. They reduced the valuation. Everton were demanding 50, but they have currently reduced this due to his running out of his contract. He's refusing to sign another contract at Sheffield Wednesday. The current ex-Leeds United player has been at Everton now about 4 years. Chelsea are convinced they can get a deal wrapped up for him for £25 million or £30 million, and Tottenham are still interested in Ross Barkley as well. Very creative, created a lot more opportunities than the majority of the players last season did. Ross Barkley, very versatile, very combative, very tenacious and quick player. And so as I'm saying about the that's with Ross Barkley. So I think Everton are gonna offload him, considering the amount of money that Everton have spent in this current transfer window. They've got Sigurdsson in there now for a club record fee. That's basically going to fill Ross Barkley's spot anywhere. So it's going to be hard for him to get the first team football like he currently wants. But it could still be debate at the moment in time for the teams that want to get the pursuit of Barkley due to the current hamstring injury that he had currently received. So we'll see what happens to that. But looking like Tottenham's second signing now is going to be Sergio Aurier, and they've still got good players in there. They've got Kane, they've got Dele Alli, still got world-class players in that team of Tottenham, but obviously they're looking to get another couple in before the current window ends, and they haven't really had a good start to the season. They've drew 1-1 with Burnley. they did win 2-0 the first game, and they currently lost to Chelsea. Where I thought as though Tottenham actually were the better team that game, so there was a bit unlucky. But Paris Saint-Germain have already offloaded Matuidi. They're looking to possibly still offload another player, and looks like Sergie Aurier is going to be making the move to Tottenham. But it did realistically 3 or 4 weeks ago that Manchester United were actually going to get the player. It did say, it even estimated it was a 5-year deal. It was about £3-4 million per season, and the wage was even estimated of about £90,000 a week. But that had come to a conclusion, and Chelsea made inquiries. But for the last, well, it's quite a while now that Tottenham have already agreed personal terms with the player. And basically, from Tottenham's perspective, all there's been waiting on is the current news, if he's allowed back in the UK due to his disciplinary issues. But it's just been confirmed now. Something's come up, and apparently now he's been given that green light to make the move to the Premier League as the 24-year-old player. So this is very, very good news for these current Tottenham Hotspur fans, guys. As I currently said, else took dirty on today. As I did say regarding the Oxlade-Chamberlain situation, I did say it did say Monday Chelsea had agreed 30. Chelsea have got a spending fee of 260 million. Liverpool have spent quite a bit of money, but they're still keen on getting deals done for Van Dijk and Lemar, which would total that up to about 150 million pound. Liverpool have had a fantastic start to the season. They can prove they can play without Coutinho as they did against Arsenal, but Arsenal are going to lose 2 or 3 players, and they're not going to get them current replacements. Even though they get Sterling as part of the Sanchez deal, it's still not enough for Arsenal Football Club. They're just not happy, and you haven't got Champions League football. They haven't had it now in this first time they haven't had it in 2 decades, and this is what players want. Arsenal Football Club, they want the Champions League, they want to be challenging for trophies, and they're not going to be getting it with Arsenal, are they? So they've been a flop for 3-4 years at least now with Arsenal. They haven't been the same team since 2004, 2005. They've just not been the same team. But with the Oxlade-Chamberlain case, guys, a 35 million bid had been accepted, but there'd been no more further discussions over the period of the 24 hours. There'd been no personal terms whatsoever being agreed. Liverpool actually convinced they can put him in that midfield, and Chamberlain just feels as though he doesn't want to play in that wing-back position as he's been playing at Arsenal. He wants to be in that attacking midfield, that his most essential position, and he feels as though Klopp can put him in that position, and he feels as though if he went to Chelsea, Conte could not put him in that position, and he'd put him in a wing-back position. So maybe Arsenal may be still keen to offload him to Chelsea, but the current player who Arsenal paid £50 million for, he's been there 6 years now. He rejected £180,000 last week as well, did Oxlade-Chamberlain, but apparently Liverpool are in discussions with Arsenal over the situation. This report stemmed from when it agreed to £35 million. He was on international duty for the rest of the England squad when the fee had been agreed of £35 million, and Chelsea had a £25 million bid rejected previously. But Chelsea have got other ideas if they don't get Chamberlain. They've got Danny Drinkwater there. They could still get Ross Barkley added into the midfield as well, guys, in that situation. But the Danny Drinkwater case, Chelsea is still in negotiations over Danny Drinkwater. I think Chelsea being convinced they can get him for £25-30 million. Leicester may be demanding between £30 and £40 million basically for the player. The player's performances that got his name into the England squad. The player that's got a 4-year contract with Leicester. But he currently come out last night. He put a transfer request in. Risen up at a youth, with Manchester United. Didn't really make a senior appearance, but won the Premier League with Leicester City. Been there 4 or 5 years now. His performances are fantastic. But looking to reunite with Kante in that midfield who won the PFA last season, who Chelsea paid £30 million for. So can Chelsea do some more business with Leicester and try and get Danny Drinkwater on the ball? He does want to make the move. Leicester may be reluctant and resisted to sell him unless their current price tag is met, which is about in the region of £40 million for Danny Drinkwater. But Chelsea have got midfielder Bakayoko. They've got Fabregas there. They've got Hazard there playing on the left. So they're looking to add another 2 players at least in their current midfield. Chelsea, they're still in the region of trying to get an attacker to put alongside Morata as well, guys. As I said, but yeah, anyway, as I did say earlier on, guys, about the Alexis Sanchez news, as I did say, Arsenal need them current replacements, and I still don't think Sterling's enough with the Sanchez situation, guys. As I do keep saying, £50 million had been rejected yesterday for Manchester City. That was just cash only. City are only keen on cash only, but Arsenal will only take this under consideration of offloading Sanchez if they're offering Sterling as part of the deal. Apparently, he'd agreed £325,000 a week yesterday. This is what had been reported. No fee had been currently agreed. City are preparing to offer money. He did say they were preparing to offer Sterling as part of the deal, and Arsenal give City Sanchez, but Arsenal to make away a fee as well. But no, City to pay money plus Sterling, but Arsenal may pay a make-weight fee as well to get Sterling at the current Emirates Stadium. Sterling now may fall down the pecking order, who City had paid £49 million for Liverpool a couple of years ago. You know, I've got Gabriel Jesus, Silva, Sané, and that are all in the mix. So it's going to be hard for the player to kill the full East spot. So he may make the move, the winner, to Arsenal. You just do not know. He may make the current move. You do not know. But Sanchez has clarified, you know, won 3 FA Cups in 4 seasons. Looking keen on reuniting with Pep Guardiola. City, you know, have spent a lot of money in this transfer window. Arsenal have not really done well in this transfer window, to be quite honest with you. Arsenal had paid £35 million for Sanchez back in 2014 from Barcelona. It confirmed he left the Chile training camp yesterday. He's basically trying to force the move. And he said back after the Confederations Cup, he'd already made his current decision. Alexis Sanchez only made his first appearance on Sunday against Liverpool. He has rejected £300,000 a week from Arsenal, initially been demanding £400,000 a week. And he's been on the move all summer. He's basically wanted to go. Arsene Wenger stood firm regarding all his players that have come into the end of the contract. Chamberlain, Ozil, Sanchez. And he's basically clarified Sanchez will not make the move. He will see out his deal, and then he will become a free transfer next summer. Alexis Sanchez. Paris Saint-Germain have made inquiries. Bayern Munich have been interested. Chelsea have made slight inquiries. United have made slight inquiries of Alexis Sanchez, but Arsenal wouldn't want to lose their most essential player, as their deals for Lemar has now come to an current end. So Sanchez, though, his versatility, you know, is fantastic. His versatility is absolutely amazing. You know, played on the left with Arsenal. You know, played on the right with Barcelona. Very, very quick, very agile, very skillful, fantastic genuine pace, very prolific finisher is Alexis Sanchez. It's about 5-10% chance he will come to Manchester United, but for me, Arsenal are going to cash in on now. Arsenal are going to make way a fee for probably Sterling if this deal comes to an agreement. And we'll know Arsenal would rather prefer Sergie Aurier, but City are reluctant and resisted to offload the current player. So it may be Arsenal, Sanchez to City, Sterling to Arsenal, City pay a fee for it, and Arsenal pay a make-weight fee as well. So that could come to an agreement in the process. But he insisted he wants Champions League football with Sanchez. That was the main part of the narrative. He wants Champions League football. He's basically been trying to force the move. Arsene Wenger's classified. He's been doing well in training. He's been working hard. And he's still convinced he will currently stay at the club. But now Sterling's coming to the equation. I think it will be a swap deal for Sterling goes to City, Sterling goes to Arsenal, Sanchez goes to City, and this is what I think will happen. But apparently £325,000 a week's been agreed, but no fee yet in the region has been agreed between the two clubs, and it has been confirmed. There has been discussions over the weekend going on about this. Anything else to update you on today? I updated you on the Coutinho news earlier on. With the Coutinho situation, as I keep saying now, apparently the CEO, which will probably be the director probably of Liverpool, has basically denied any suggestions that a fee of 148.5 million, I think it is, or is it 148, has been agreed. So he's denied suggestions of this. He's convinced that Philippe Coutinho will stay, but according to reports, as I've just read, by Friday he could be a Barcelona player, and even the owners, who have stood firm of the majority of the transfer window, apparently it's in the sun. They've even agreed. The owners have basically said a fee has been agreed of 148.5 million, which would make him the second most expensive player. But apparently the fee has been agreed. It hasn't been fully materialised just as yet, as Liverpool are finding eloquent replacements if Coutinho does go. Liverpool would benefit from this, even though it's the most creative player. You know, they can get Van Dijk with that money, get Lemar with that money if the deal go through. And with the Coutinho situation, though, and it reported earlier on, you know, the Spanish expert has dispelled the myth, and he said there's been no more discussions going on, but Duncan Castle's reported that he is currently had permission now and he is allowed to leave Liverpool. Is Philippe Coutinho, who Liverpool had only paid £8.5 million for back in 2013 for Inter Milan. So he's been at Liverpool 4 years, 14 goals, 7 assists last season. Very creative, very agile, very, very skillful. Is Philippe Coutinho. We know the player has also been injured as well. We know he's got a 5-year contract with Liverpool. We know agents been discussions before about this, and there's been discussions about this before, but it come to Friday and Saturday. Basically, it did say the stance had been changed by the Liverpool owners. It said the owners had been in discussion with the players' representatives, and they were demanding during the meeting £147 million that Liverpool, or £148 million that Liverpool wanted from Barcelona for Barcelona to get Philippe Coutinho on the ball. Barcelona were prepared to pay this. A 72, an 89 and 114 million bids being rejected so far. So this 148 million fee apparently has been agreed, and this could be just enough to make Coutinho make the move to Barcelona. He does want to make the move. He's explained this to Klopp. He's explained this fully to the Liverpool board as Coutinho, as he put that transfer request in a couple of weeks ago. We know the Liverpool board stood firm. As soon as he put the request in, it was rejected by Liverpool owners, and he clarified that Coutinho was unhappy the way discussions were currently occurring. He was very, very unhappy. But now Coutinho is currently in Brazil training, and Neymar doesn't want him to make the move. Messi hasn't been satisfied about this, but now he's currently okay. He's match fit now to play. Recovered from his injury, according to the doctor. Said it was due to stress and it was due to something emotional as well. So now could be a reveal that he could be a Barcelona player by Friday, could Philippe Coutinho. But it's not really bad for the Liverpool, because they're still on the verge. What suggestions stirred up about Van Dijk yesterday, being spotted in Liverpool. We know he was spotted only a couple of weeks ago in London, so that did stir up a few suggestions. That has not been agreed yet. Liverpool plans to put £70 million in for Virgil van Dijk, as I keep saying. And with the Villar situation, Barcelona have been interested. I think they're trying to have discussions. Liverpool are in the process of attempting a third bid, maybe offering Aurier as part of the deal. Liverpool have been in discussions with Monaco. He's got a contract till 2020. Liverpool have been in discussions with Monaco. 55 of the 60-odd million bid so far has been turned down by Monaco, but they're in the region of putting £70-odd million, which would be a record fee. If that deal doesn't process, then Iber Keita is their most expensive player, which is he was joining next summer on 1st of July 2018. So they don't get Lemar. That is their record fee, is Keita, since the last time they paid a record fee was for Benteke before. But if they do get the Lemar deal done, that will be a record fee, who Arsenal have strongly been interested in for the majority of the window. That has now come to a conclusion, and Wenger has classified it as being dead. Arsenal had 2 bids rejected in the process, and now they've given up. Monaco may be reluctant and resisted to offload the player, considering the amount of players that Monaco have lost in one transfer window, you know. But the versatility is very essential, you know. He can play in the middle, he can play anywhere on the left, so that is very, very good from Liverpool's perspective. He's very, very good for France as well. The man said there's a lot of good French players out there, so that's what you've got to take into consideration, guys. I'm going to look at some more news now, see if all's updated, as we always do on this channel, and I am going to update you on some more breaking news. Anyway, guys, drop your comments, likes below on the channel, subscribe. Sergie Aurier looking like he is now going to be going to Tottenham. I'm going to go through it again. 3-4 weeks ago, we'd agreed personal terms in a 5-year deal, come to a conclusion. Chelsea had made inquiries, and now Tottenham have been agreed personal terms and a valuation of £23 million for quite a while. They've just basically been waiting to see, you know, if the player, it's been on the hold rail to basically see if the player can come back in the UK due to his disciplinary issues. That might have come to a conclusion, but apparently now he's heard something from the Home Office, and apparently now Tottenham have been given a boost. They've heard the news that Aurier is allowed to make the move to the current Premier League. So this could be Spurs' second signing of this transfer window. And this is the main story over Serge Aurier. I think if you come to Manchester United, we'd have to offload one of his right backs anywhere because he wouldn't be guaranteed first team football week in, week out, as I said. But now they've got, you know, Davinson Sanchez in there who can play and who can also play in you know, Kyle Walker was a right back, you know, and Davinson Sanchez can play as a right back, so that'd fulfill the spot. He can play as centre back, play right back, but Sergio Aurier is a right back as well. So they've got the replacements there that they need Tottenham for Kyle Walker. So that is very, very good news for them. So anyway, guys, that's everything to update today. Drop your comments, likes below, subscribe, as I keep saying. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.